Hey there, my name is Pravus, and welcome back to more Surviving Mars, Below and Beyond. We have found a weird mystery drill-looking thing, which, I don't know. I mean, it seems to me like the aliens are definitely trying to burrow into the planet and destroy everything, so the sooner I can poke that with a stick, make it, rise up and attack me and justify using guns and destroy it, the better. That's my opinion, but for some reason, it seems like corporate doesn't really want me to do that. Let's go ahead and try changing up some of this flattening stuff, because no one's actually doing this, and maybe it's just, like, too large or something. There we go. We need more fuel, so I'm going to go ahead and go to production and place down another fuel refinery. We can actually fit one right here. That's convenient. Let's go ahead and do that right there. And I am concerned we're actually not making enough food anymore. So we're consuming, like, 24 per soul. And my potatoes should get up to like 74, 75 every 5 souls, which is pretty good. But between the two farms, that still is going to end up being like, what, 21, 22 food? So we're not really making enough to continue sustaining our population. 2 ways that we can get around that. 1, I need botanists. So we can go ahead and start siphoning them out. A temporary solution is to place down a hydroponic farm. These are very bad as far as jobs. Like, you do not get a lot of food for every job with a hydroponic farm, but I don't really want to take up the rest of my space with more farms. We want to have some more dedicated domes, so for the moment, I'm just going to go ahead and let that be a thing until my botanists can carry me to victory. Grounding day! Mission control, you're not going to believe this. We couldn't either. Whatever this thing is, it's not a meteor. Dude, I could have told you that, and I don't even have any special equipment. The object hit the surface without decelerating. We expected it to burst into pieces from the force of impact, but it seems it possesses immense structural integrity. The most astonishing thing is that it has moving parts. From what we've observed so far, it seems like it's trying to burrow below the crust of the planet. Alright. Well, maintain a safe distance and continue exploring. By the way, let's not forget that in 2 souls, we do have to worry about getting an asteroid lander off of the asteroid. First one we've had to deal with so far. That'll be fun. I am getting rid of this research lab, by the way, because we did see some renegades in the Admiral Thrawn Dome earlier. So I'm pretty sure we're going to want to get a security office going just to try and mitigate that a little bit. I mean, renegades aren't normally a huge deal, but if you can mitigate it a little, it's just good to do. See, like, right that good timing, thank you, they stole 5 concrete. Do I care about 5 concrete? No, but if they steal 5 electronics, I promise you I'm going to start caring a bit more. By the way, let's go ahead and place down another Hawking Institute. Why? Well, I mean, the main reason I want that is because I would like to complete a milestone that gets me this network node prefab so I can get more science per institute. And then I can have 4 half-full shifts all on overload, and I'm going to walk away with far more science than I have right now for the exact same amount of work. Yeah, it takes a lot of electronics, but the good news is we're finally making electronics, so it's fine. Woo! Those guys nearly crashed. That was going to be fun. Contact! We've received the preliminary report from the landing site expedition. The RC Explorer is on site awaiting further orders. From the spectroscopic data we gathered from afar, we know that the object is covered in a robust crust of silicates and metal, despite its organic appearance. The tentacle-like protrusions are inanimate, and it seems they serve as support columns for the main structure. The operators report no activity from the object. It either is inanimate, or it pays no heed. Do we get closer? Of course we do! The rover ventured within mere meters of the object and conducted a series of field tests and observations on it. We scanned it with radiological and spectroscopic equipment and extended a remote probe to its carapace, gathering tiny samples of its crust. Via its telescopic arm, a camera and sonar were inserted within the object. Well, that just seems like violating. Revealing a perplexing maze of cavities and corridors inside. A close inspection below the object shows it digs a hole beneath itself through a rotation of its frontal hull and extracts metal-rich ores, but its position above the ground level remains the same. The RC Explorer reports no response. So we get some money, some science, and we know a bit more about how it works. Well, that's kind of exciting, I suppose. I mean, it could be more exciting if it rose up and I got to have a war, but oh well. Anything else we want to do, by the way, as far as some planetary breakthroughs? We could just go ahead and discover some more new technologies. Not like it's a huge deal, but all right, let's just go ahead and get some more stuff unlocked so I know what else is going on here. This actually will probably unlock the rest of the Wonders tech down over here, which, you know, once you get a mohole, you usually can get a pretty ridiculous amount of resources and stuff, but I'm not going to worry about that right now. Not a high priority. My Seekers, by the way, have no drones, so let's remember that these things are not very useful to me at the moment. Not very useful at all. We have some homeless issues. All right, well, one thing we can do, I'm guessing it's children. Let's go ahead and say no youth or adults live here, to just free up a couple of spots. I will also say no seniors. Okay? Actually, it's okay to have adults. Adults are fine. But seniors and stuff, get out of here. Stop taking up housing space so that we can make room for some of our sweet, sweet childrens. See, this child has no home. You heartless boogers. Almost said something less appropriate, but then I'd actually might get in trouble with YouTube. Don't want to do any of that. How are we doing on the meteor? We have about a soul left. In a few hours, I'm probably going to want to start leaving the system. You don't want to wait until the very last second, because there's a good chance that your drones don't pack everything up in time, and then all of a sudden, bye-bye, asteroid lander. And like I said before, you just start to cry. New things done, we find a whole bunch of new tech. Fine, so there's the rest of our wonders, including the excavator and the space elevator, the Omega telescope. Also, behavioral melding for the sanitarium, okay. And advanced microgene mining operations. There's the habitat. See, here's the thing. We wouldn't be able to send any colonists to do any mining until we had this for the habitat anyway. By then, isn't it usually better to just go ahead and do the micro-G mining? Well, maybe. I mean, I think you probably get more effectivity out of having colonists on the asteroid, but oh well. I'm fine with the auto mining. That usually works. It's just probably faster having colonists, but whatever. Who's worried? It's fine. We've already got the Amplify upgrade over there. We could get more polymers. We could get more stuff, blah, 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 in general. Why is no one working on this Hawking Institute? Well, they are. The problem is I just don't have a lot of drones. And not really a lot of ways to get more drones, since all rockets to and from Earth are still gone. Are the asteroids still blocking us? Because I feel like they should be gone by now. Look, the thing already landed, all right? The weird little alien doohickey is still whirring over there. Seems to me, just saying, that the asteroids should be gone and we should be allowed to do something with Earth. All right, how many hours we got left? 1 soul left. We can wait just a little bit longer, but really not much longer. It's almost time for us to get going. In fact, you know what? I'm not taking the risk, because I could be an idiot and just forget about it. Let's go ahead and take all of you. It's time to scrap, gather up whatever you can out of this. We'll go ahead and salvage back some metals. And I really wish that we could prefab pack this thing up. But until we get the wonder level tech, we won't be able to do that. You can see how useful this would be. What if you took a single micro-G extractor, and then you could just turn it into a prefab and just take it to every asteroid, and you only ever have to build it once. Imagine how much simpler that would make my life. Answer's pretty good. It would feel pretty darn good. Let's go ahead and edit the payload here, by the way. We want to make sure we are bringing along pretty much everything we can fit, including some of the metals and blah, blah, blah. I'm just going to go ahead and request it. And they should just start gathering things from the universal depots and stuff and toss them into the Rosetta. We're not launching right now, though, and we still have more materials to salvage, so I'm not going to worry about it right now. But you can see why you don't want to wait until the very last second, because all of a sudden you might find yourself in a lot of trouble. We can go ahead and get a few more of these polymers, a couple more of the machine parts that were salvaged, and some more metals, and that's still plenty of space. I'm going to request all of this. Now, keep in mind, if you don't actually have enough of these resources on the asteroid, and you've requested it, they'll never fulfill this, which means you can't launch. So if for some reason it's not launching and you only have a little bit of time left and you're starting to freak out, just check to make sure that those materials actually exist and they're able to fulfill this order. That's an easy mistake to make, and that would feel pretty bad. Hey, we finished a goal! Hang on, I need to go back to Mars. Just hold on right there. Don't move a thing. So we finished with our goal. Boom, that's one done. We need 20 scientists. Well, I'll work on that later, don't mind me. Let's go ahead and get that network node going. Spires. That's the one. Spire. Network node? Ba-boom, baby. That'll be pretty good. All right, we're going to go ahead and have 2 shifts and reduce how many people can work in these shifts in order to have lots of people working here and just get more research in total. And then once this thing is done, just so much the better. So do we have any botanists? We do, and now we're starting to get some extra food pop in here. Okay. Still not enough botanists, but, you know, it's going to get there. It's going to get there. We'll be all right. I mean, what I could do is just set this to auto and not even worry about it, but no, I already know that botany is what I need right now. How are we doing on the research? We're 53% of the way through. Okay. This is definitely taking a sweet, sweet time, ain't it? We could spend some electronics to make these fuel refineries work more, but I don't know. I'm not really eager to do that. That's a lot of electronics just for fuel. We have, like, nobody working in the rare metals extractor. Or in the machine parts factory. What is going on? Where is everybody? I don't know. Electronics factory is doing great. Polymer factory. Let's see. We are producing far more than we consume. On pretty much all fronts here, actually. This is looking really good. Food-wise, I'm still concerned. Ah, wait. Oh, ooh, ha. I almost forgot the asteroid. How much time do we have left? Pause. 10 hours. Okay. Whoo, hoo, ha. I almost got scared and thought that I was about to lose this thing. Okay. So we do not have 16 rare metals. See, that's going to be a sticking point. Unless maybe they're still bringing it on board. No. So I don't know where the last rare metal is, but it's not in my depots, and it's not on here. All right, so let's go ahead and reduce this down to 15. So this is officially requested. We've met everything, which means we should now be able to return to Mars. Okay, let's go ahead and do that now. Doink. And pack her on up. Good. All right. So we're going to walk away with this with, you know, a whopping 15 rare metals and then some of our stuff back. Yay! But you know what? Just as importantly, we have some exotic minerals. Finally getting that first material into the game. Let's go ahead and make sure we have a depot set up somewhere just to store some of that. There we go. Alrighty, cool. First asteroid mine done. Love it. Where is my rocket? I do not see my rocket. I think it's just okay, I forgot about this. All right, so this is something I actually learned from the closed beta before the expansion release. I forgot. It shows you that it's leaving, but it doesn't actually show up on Mars until it's left the asteroid officially, which it's about to do as of, like, right now. There we go. All right, now the rocket has returned. That's where it shows up. Cool, rocket malfunction. Oh, no. Cargo lost. Oh, gosh. Do I take the risk? It's kind of an expensive risk. No, jettison the stuff. Darn it! You do sometimes get events like that. And in this case, the entire asteroid mining was completely worthless. We got nothing out of that. I wasted resources. All right, safe return. Well, we are sure to find more opportunities in the future. Well, that first one went so well. Man, I feel so enticed. And there goes the asteroid, by the way. We just barely had that in time. Why am I losing so much power all of a sudden? I do not know the answer, but we can go ahead and turn back on a few of these solar panels to get some more power. We built something that's costing me a bit more. I just don't know what it could be. Can we please grab this solar panel? Thank you. All right, that should be making me enough power for a bit. We do not need this many people working these jobs. Just one per shift is fine. So that may be part of the reason we had a lot of shifts just sort of disappearing, but there we go. So let's see. Still need 12 botanists, 10 engineers. Gosh, we need so many things. And yeah, we need a load of scientists. Not making an absolute ton in research right now. How are we doing with this network node? All right, hang on. Yeah, I get that it's out of range. Can we just have one person working each of these for now? So it increases building performance by 23. The more scientists I have, the better all of this is going to be. Except we don't need a night shift, I just realized. That's stupid. The dredgers, they will be back. We've detected another incoming object. The similarities with the first object are obvious, but we cannot confirm the identity on the new one. Our scientists speculate that it would land in another mineral-rich region. Our sponsor suggests that we maintain visual contact but keep our distance, as its intentions or its defensive capabilities are unknown. Our sponsor's contacts on Earth rifle through any data for a mission launched by another competitor on Earth, but from what we've seen so far, it wouldn't be far-fetched to suggest that these objects are of extraterrestrial origin. By the way, the sponsor HQ dubbed the object Dredger, and they require us to maintain coherency in our documentation by using the same call sign. So it's now a dredger. Whatever they call it, it's still our problem. We've got another dredger about to arrive. Alrighty. I mean, are you guys really worried about it? If you're worried about it, should I be worried about it? I'm just saying. I'm feeling a little scared. Just a smidge. Yeah. Can I please shoot it? That's just all I want to do. All I want to do is shoot an alien object in the face and just sort of see what happens. Okay? Is that really so much to ask? And by the way, let's go ahead and make sure these things are not working during the night. It would have been fine to get more fuel and such, but we're not making a lot of water during the night, so yeah. Unless, of course, for some reason, some of these are off. Are the hydroscopic vaporators always on? Looks like they probably are. Yeah, we're fine. All right, nothing we can do about that right now. Cool beans. So, what else do I need to do? I feel like there's not a whole lot for me to do at the moment. We're just sort of sitting back and waiting to see if the aliens are planning on eating my face or not. Let's go ahead and gather up some more of these metals and stuff. I'm actually just going to go ahead and drop them off in one central point. That way I don't have to do as much micromanagement. I think there's some stuff over here. There sure as heck is. Grab all of you. We'll do the same thing. Bring it all over here. There we go. Okay. Well, still progressing nicely here. Population's up to 116. We're not getting quite as many births as I might have expected, but part of that's because our comfort rating simply is not that great. We're spending so much of my research time on stuff I really don't care that much about. It's a little frustrating. But it's kind of what's needed if we want to actually make any progress on the underground, so we're going to just have to grin and bear it for a little bit. Let's get at least a couple more of these botanists. I want to make sure we have enough food for our growing population. Having the network node is certainly nice. The more scientists we assign here, just generally speaking, the more science we're going to get out of this. So yeah, all the more reason we need to have a huge scientific population. Normally by this stage of the game, I would like to have... Ooh, why are we so low on water? I would like to have a lot of scientists. I'd like to be making more like 3k science per soul right now, but we're nowhere near that. Why am I not making enough water anymore? Oh, this thing is full because, right, there's a bunch of waste rock, and I don't have any drones at this RC Seeker. Right. We need to go grab some. You guys don't have any drones either. Yeah, let's just go pick up a drone real quick. Or two. You know what? Hang on. Pause. Hang on. You, assign here. Okay, then you, go ahead and bring him along. Get him over here, get the waste rock out of here, then we can start making water, and we'll be fine again. That is the goal. Researching some tech to actually reduce my water consumption would be pretty nice. I would like to see some of that. School's doing great, we're just not getting a lot of kiddos. I can't even get any more people from Earth for a little bit, which is a little frustrating, I'm not gonna lie. This whole situation with the dredgers, I don't know, man. It's kind of slow and nasty. Okay, we are starting to see some botanists appear over in these farms. That's good, at least. More anomalies detected. All right, go grab both of those. Thank you. Any others I'm missing? Yep. Go grab this. Then go grab these. There we go. Every little bit of extra science helps. Saves me like an entire day of science. Let's go ahead and just bite the cost and boost up things like my machine parts and my polymers production. Might as well get more of that. Doing fine on metals still, surprisingly enough. Kind of figured we'd start running out by now, but yeah, no, we still got space for another underground metal deposit. We're okay. Yeah, I know, the game still says that we're very low on food, but it looks to me like we've been pretty well treading water at this point. We're producing a pretty heavy amount of food. It says we're doing fine. For now. I'm going to trust that they're not lying to me, and we are, in fact, doing fine. Because the alternative is just unthinkable. Oh, it makes me so uncomfortable. It means we're all going to die. Horrible deaths. Happy reunion. Oh, really? There's a happy... Okay, hang on. What happened? The ban on space flights has been lifted. Well, thank God. This happened after our Sponsors Council reviewed our report on the dredgers. With the current development, we know that more and more dredgers land on Mars to extract large amounts of subsurface metals, which, combined with the ban on space flights, would endanger the future of the colony. Our observations on the dredgers' flight trajectories indicate they are heading exclusively to Mars, and that the threat for interplanetary vessels has lessened, which was confirmed by the CSS and Linear. Okay, so now we got rockets again. Do I feel like I need more people? Kind of. I mean, I have 18 open jobs at the moment. More people would be nice. What would be even better, honestly, would be more Martian-born. That's kind of the thing that I want. More Martian-born would be fan-flippin-tastic. I mean, is there anything else I'd rather bring along? Any prefabs we need? No, not at the moment. Maybe moisture vaporators for a bit of extra water so I can make more fuel consistently, but that's kind of it. No, I don't think we need much else from Earth at the moment. I think we're okay with what we've got. The only thing that makes me sad is that we're not making anything in the rare metals extractor. I've got 22 homes, 17 jobs. We could do another passenger rocket, but maybe not everybody. Like, what are the worst? Fit is okay. Religious and hypochondriac, a little annoying, but not a big deal. Survivor's fine. Nerd and rugged. Don't care too much about that. Get rid of that. Religious is usually pretty good. Compose is good. Don't care about a gambler. That's pretty good. Let's go ahead and get rid of the hypochondriac. Melancholic. 18. Sexy's great. Vegan's fine. Accept the gambler in exchange for the sexy. Thank you very much. The rest of these guys seem okay. All right, I'm going to take these 17. Let's just go ahead and bring some more people. Let's fill in the rest of my job so I'm back up to full productivity. All right. Anomaly analyze. Advanced landing techniques. Oh, good. The time window for mining asteroids increases by 50% if you research that. That's pretty helpful. Also learned about Project Morpheus. Takes obviously a ton of resources to make work, but it's pretty effective. By the way, let's go ahead and boost up like our engineers and our scientists and botanists with these productivity training. They're really, really fast to research at this point, but obviously can make a pretty big difference as far as just raw productivity, so I like the idea of doing that. Anything, frankly, that just gets me more electronics would be great. Very miffed that we missed out on those dang rare metals from the freaking asteroid. That was just insulting. If you want to find another asteroid, we have to first research the Recon Center, which takes 15 electronics to build, 20 every time you want to deep scan an asteroid, and has a electronics maintenance cost, so it's pretty pricey. Now, the advantage of the Recon Center is it does occasionally give you, like, random events, where it just gives you, like, free science. Which is pretty nice, obviously. It's like getting occasional free anomalies. And I say free at the cost of some electronics. It's not that bad. Yeah, it's okay. It's kind of fun. But it's not a super high priority at the moment. Any other productivity or life support things we can do? Do we even have any more hydroscopic vaporators? No. Moisture vaporators, not hydroscopic. Gosh dang it. It's the hygroscopic coating is the name of the upgrade. I keep thinking they're hydroscopic vaporators, but they're not. But they're obviously not. All right. Do we want to attach another dome? I mean, we could. We could create a proper, like, senior living dome. We got 14 seniors doing pretty much nothing. We could actually just send the seniors to go and die. We've done that before, so they stop eating up my food. It's a little cruel, but it's really effective if you have Soylent. Incoming meteor. Ah! Turn it on! Turn it on! Shoot it! Shoot it! Shoot the meteor! This thing should be fine, right? It didn't deteriorate. Pew! There we go. That's why we keep you around. Ha ha ha. Actually got very lucky that thing didn't need maintenance. That actually could have gotten pretty bad. But we're fine. We're fine. Who's worried? I'm not worried. Shut up. All is well. No one working this. I can make this a high priority. I really could, but we'll just have extra workers pop up in a little bit with the new rocket. It'll be fine. We'll just send those saps to go and do this. I still need more botanists, huh? Yeah, sure enough. Feels like the graduation's going really slowly, you know? Despite the fact that we got the technology that should make this really fast, it feels like we're just not getting much. Like, as far as just getting specialized workers, we're really slow. And that's where turning that off really slows down the game a ton. Obviously, if we hadn't chosen game rules that make the game harder on me, we would be able to just, you know, enjoy a whole bunch of workers of different specializations popping in, and they would do the work for me, and it'd be great. I could be operating at full, like, capacity as far as my engineering, and as far as my science, and blah, blah, blah. Like, that'd be fan-flippin-tastic. But we did not do that. We turned on rules to make the game harder because I wanted to make this a challenge for me, so I don't get completely out of practice. And also, hopefully, just a smidge more engaging for all of you. So that's kind of why we did things that way. I can't believe this stupid rocket. All right, there's the Logi excavation. Oh my god, are you telling me we can go to the underground and do things? Be still my heart. What? We can do things in the game? Amazing. Finally. Let's get over here. Where do you want to start? Well, we could start down over here, I guess. Sure. Cave in? Fine. And bring along that RC Explorer. So these guys are going to get over here, and they can start doing this. Yes, I know there's underground Mars quakes. There will be all the time. We turned on game rules to make that harder. Keep in mind, whatever we do actually just clear out as far as cave-ins are concerned, we're probably going to get more. And we should be paying attention to where the cave-ins occur. so we know where to be very careful not to leave our rovers. All right, RC... Oh, wait, no, you're fine where you were. RC Explorer, get over here. We finally found a tunnel, guys. Oh my god, we can do things! We found an anomaly! Hello! Let's go ahead and research that. Okay, while it's working on that, let's go back to Mars. We're going to be bouncing back and forth a lot now. New tech's available. Deep space scanning and the magnetic field generator. That's good for terraforming and stuff. Also an upgrade for the recon center, so it's just generally better. Yeah. Reduces sanity loss from living and working underground. Irrelevant at this moment. Look how much science we need to do still. My god, I feel like I'm very far behind on this. I really do. I'm trying to be good, but... Ugh. At least we're getting the productivity training and stuff finally going. That shouldn't only take more than a day. Alright, so we have more botanists coming in. Do we think we're going to be producing enough food at this point? I think the answer is probably yeah. I'm going to go ahead and swap this over to auto now and just start letting it fill in whatever my needs are. We'll just go from there. Anomaly analyzed. Great. No, that's just... Great. Okay. I need to steal a drone. You guys will do. Go and get assigned to this. There we go. Let's bring it over here. Ah! Hit the wrong button. Let's go ahead and get that repaired. Not a big deal. We've got our seekers. We're fine. It's more just annoying than anything. Let's go back to the undergrounds. They're working on the anomaly still. And in the meantime, let's go work on some more cave-ins. They're just kind of moving rocks around. I don't care too much about a bunch of rocks. Let's go ahead and clear this. And then there's some more rubble back there and more over here. And we're just going to kind of clear out whatever we can. And then we'll just go ahead and place down a large dumping site or two. Okay. Speed things along. How are we doing with this anomaly? We should be finding a lot more of these now as time goes on. It appears to be incongruent tracks. Some appear to be caused by the flow of liquids, while others seem to have resulted from the moving of large rocks. We can follow some tracks. What? Well, I haven't seen this event. Oh, okay. The next step. So here's the fun thing about the underground. There are ancient wonders buried underneath the ground, and you never really know what you're going to get. I am wondering if we already found it. Did we already find... Hello, there's a lot of metals and rare metals in this little cavern over here. Did we already find the ancient wonder and I just have to do some anomaly research? That could be kind of cool. Just go explore a little bit down over here. And can't get through that. That's a bunch of rocks. Hang on. Let's go ahead and make sure that we just mark this out for some clearing. This area like so. There we go. We do still need to be placing down some more lights and stuff as we go. Let's get back down over here, I guess. I'll worry about more of that later, and this is also cleared out. All right, fine. Go ahead and clear as much of this out as we can. Something like that. That'll work. All right. Cool. So you guys get back over here. Productivity training is done. Good. My engineers are just that much better now. We can clear out this cave-in over here as well. And we should be able to see what else is going on. Was there always a way through here? No, I don't think so. We cleared out a cave-in in this area. Okay, still not finding much. There's an anomaly. Go grab that. That'll work. All right, so while you're working on that, let's go ahead and just start placing down some lights so I don't lose track of this area. Dupe, dupe. There we go. You guys move out over here. All right, go back to the surface of Mars. I don't think that exploring the underground is going to be the most exciting thing for you guys to watch. It just sort of has to happen. Let's go ahead and leave these people here. More dust storms on the way. All right. Well, that means we need to have lots of water. That means I need to temporarily, I think, turn off all fuel refining so we can start building up a stockpile of water. Otherwise, we're going to find ourselves with some problems. So another dredger has landed over here, okay, amongst all these vistas. By the way, an amazing spot for a dome if we wanted to start having lots of babies. Also not even far away from a research site, too. That's kind of nice. Okay, that's all good. So we're going to have another natural disaster. It's fine, probably. In the meantime, we have 17 more people about to pop up, which are going to take up some of our jobs. They took our gerbs! Or something like that. Let's see, Polymer Factory still doing fine. We can go ahead and allow for a few extra electronics. We should have plenty of jobs available. I should be able to turn more on if we need to. There's always more science. Hey, look, some scientists are getting turned on now. Excellent. Okay. So from here on out, we should start seeing our science rate go up. Specialists make a pretty big difference. 17 colonists have arrived. Fan-flippin-tastic. Let's go get this. And now we have 6 homeless people. They should be able to sort that out. That does not leave me with a lot as far as housing. I'm going to allow births until full, and it looks like it actually automatically changes that for everything. I didn't know that this affected all domes. Oh, that's actually kind of nice. That makes my life a little bit easier. And I like that. I like that a lot. All right. Plenty of botanists over there. Only a couple over here, so we need a few more. 20 scientists. We'll need way more than that, thank you. But if we can get up to 20 scientists, we're going to get 3 genius applicants, which I will happily bring along. Geniuses obviously being really, really good. If we can have 50 Martian-born scientists, we get a rocket, which I don't care about, but I definitely want to get that 10,000 science per soul. That would be pretty darn awesome. Let's wait for a quick hot minute. We should be finishing up systematic training, which means now our botanists and our scientists are going to be more effective, which means even more science and, perhaps just as importantly, more food. So with all the food taken care of, I think we're actually set on this, and I can turn off this hydroponic farm, because we should not need that anymore in order to sustain this current population. All right, progress is made. We're going to explore the dang underground. All right, we're going to do that. We're going to find the ancient wonder. And now that we're starting to get some science and some better specialists and so on, and all my resources are looking really good, I feel like we've actually got a pretty good chance of making this work. Let's research the recon center pretty soon after moisture farming, and then we can start exploring the stars a bit more. I think you guys might like to see more of that. Hopefully it doesn't freaking explode on me this time. Stupid rockets. Thank you all for watching. Hope you enjoyed. If so, then I'm going to ask you to hit that like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. And I will see you guys next time.